Alex stepped into the polished marble foyer of the Tunde residence, a nervous knot tightening in their stomach. The grand house felt both intimidating and promising. While the head butler assigned tasks, the other staff exchanged quick, judgmental glances at the new houseboy's reserved manner. Mrs. Lara, tending to her frail elderly mother in the sitting room, watched Alex carefully tuck a blanket around the mother's lap with exceptional gentleness. A warmth stirred in Lara's chest. Sometimes the smallest kindness is louder than any introduction, she thought. The quiet tension grew. In the staff quarters, hushed voices picked apart Alex's reluctance to socialize and the way they held themselves apart. "Who is this quiet one, truly?" a maid whispered. Mr. Tunde, passing the kitchen, caught snippets of the mean-spirited speculation. He stopped, considering Alex, who was meticulously polishing a silver tray, their face unreadable. He felt a flash of irritation at the gossip, then a deeper curiosity about the young person who inspired it. Secrets are heavy, even when they're worn with grace. When a sudden flu struck the mansion, Lara was the worst hit. Exhausted and weak, she was surprised to find Alex, not the regular nurses, attending to her bedside with cool compresses and silent efficiency. For 3 nights, Alex was a tireless shadow. As the fever broke, Lara confessed her own fear of being misunderstood in her marriage. Alex listened, then spoke softly, admitting they had always known what it felt like to be judged for something they were born with. "For the first time, someone saw me without judgment," Lara whispered, her hand resting on Alex's arm. A week later, Alex stood by the garden wall, speaking quietly to Lara. They finally voiced the truth they had kept locked away, the fear, the loneliness of being intersex in a world that demanded simple categories. "I just want to live with dignity," Alex finished, their voice trembling. Mr. Tunde had stepped out to the balcony and overheard the last heart-wrenching words. He froze. A wave of profound empathy washed over his earlier distance and curiosity. "I realized my silence had joined the crowd that once hurt them," he thought, a deep, painful guilt settling in his soul. The secret, now shared with 2, soon became the manor's newest gossip. Staff openly avoided Alex, and Mrs. Tunde's wealthy friends started making snide, thinly veiled remarks during afternoon tea. Lara, having found her own courage through Alex, fiercely defended them at a neighborhood gathering. Tunde, however, retreated into his study, struggling with the pressure of his social standing versus his growing conscience. He watched Lara walk out with fierce determination. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's love that refuses to hide. That evening, the Tundes hosted a tense dinner party. The air was thick with unspoken judgment. Halfway through the main course, Tunde cleared his throat. He looked directly at Alex, who was quietly attending to the table service, and spoke in a clear, strong voice. "I want to publicly thank Alex," he said. "The simple, tireless care they gave Lara when she was ill saved her from a much worse fate. We owe them a debt of gratitude." The guests were stunned into silence. Alex looked up, their eyes wide. Respect can be the first language of love. Despite the couple's gesture, the mansion felt heavy with the weight of change. Alex saw the strain their presence put on Tunde and Lara's social life and made a silent, heartbreaking decision. They penned a brief note, thanking them for their kindness, and slipped out before dawn, taking only a worn backpack. The next morning, Lara found the note on her pillow. Later, Tunde read it, his face etched with regret. They both realized the house now felt empty. Sometimes you lose a helper, but find your humanity. The weeks that followed were cold and quiet in the Tunde residence. Lara and Tunde admitted to each other how much they missed Alex's quiet competence and gentle spirit. Guilt propelled them into action. They began the frustrating search, driving through busy market squares and down forgotten side streets, asking questions. They realized they weren't searching for an employee, they were searching for the person who had quietly changed the heart of their home. The house felt colder without the warmth they carried. Finally, they found Alex in a small, cramped rental room. looking weary but unbroken. They rushed to Alex's side. "We didn't come to hire you back," Laura said, tears welling up. "We came because we love you. You showed us how to be brave." Tunde added, "We want you to come back, not as a servant, but as the director of our charity foundation. Your heart and mind deserve better." Alex looked from one honest face to the other, a lifetime of rejection melting away. I wasn't their secret anymore. I was their family. Months later, Alex stood on a brightly lit stage. Now, the head of the Tunde's philanthropic projects, they were speaking to a large community crowd about the necessity of equality and understanding. Lara and Tunde sat in the front row, beaming with pride. Alex spoke of how a simple act of compassion could dismantle a lifetime of prejudice, and how true dignity comes from embracing oneself and finding others who embrace you.